everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I am finally pulling out the toys I picked up when I went up to my uncle's place a couple of months back. So I've been trying to make some room in the garage here. I work in a very tight space, so I've needed to make some room so I can get everything in. I've had to get an engine crane so I can unload it. As you can see down the back there, my anvil sitting way back down there. Yeah, I've just needed to do some rearranging. So without further ado, I'm going to start unloading this thing. Ideally this really should be a 2 or 3 person job, but it's damn hot and I don't think I'm going to get anyone to come and work. We're kicking about 34 degrees Celsius, which is somewhere in the 90s for the Americans in Fahrenheit. So yeah, it is damn hot today. I am dusty, I am sweaty, and yeah, I just don't think I'll get anyone to come and give me a hand. So without any further ado, let's get stuck into it. There we go, it's all done. Now the title of this one's spot on. This is how not to move a power hammer. Don't do it by yourself. I mean, it's pretty stupid. Was the only option left open to me, so I do stupid things when I need to. But yeah, seriously, don't do it by yourself. It's some hot and hard work. Not fun at all. And I know I'm going to be hurting at the end of the day. So needed to get it done, but yeah, do not do it at home. All right, so what we have is a little, there we go, anyang 9 kilogram or 18 pound for the American power hammer. As you can see, the blocks on it aren't that big. Yeah, they're only about 2.5 inches. So I know it's not the world's heaviest hitting power hammer, but it'll do for me. This one folds back down to become a push bar with this beautiful red gun block on the bottom of it. It's run by an electric motor. The electric motor comes up, turns the wheel, which runs an air compressor inside of it. So it's basically a pneumatic power hammer, runs off air, and the electric motor is just to run the air system. So all I've got to do is tighten up the bolts, grab the other bolt out of the back of the car, and then I've got to run it in. I've got to adjust the oil in it just to keep the oil system up, and I'll also need to fix it down to the floor so it doesn't walk too much. Alright, and we also have this beautiful old anvil. Oh, isn't it stunning? Unlike my modern one, it does have a Pritchell hole as well as the Hardy hole. I don't have a Pritchell hole on mine, and it's also got the through hole on the horn. Horn's a little bit shorter than mine. Looks like it's been snapped off or cut off at some stage. That actually feels like it's been snapped off. But it's a nice work hardened hammer, little work hardened anvil. Sorry, I'm hot and bothered. It's got a few dips in it, but I like an old anvil much better than a newer one. It's about the same weight as mine, so the newer one gets retirement for the moment. It'll come back out later in the piece when I'm set up to run 2 anvils.
but for now I'll be swapping over to this one, and it comes out pretty much a good height for me. Sits at a good height for the hammer hand. It's also not a bad height for me holding with the blacksmith's third hand in between the legs. Alright, well, thank you very much everyone for watching. Please hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring that little bell notification. That way you not only get to see me start hitting some metal on this thing, you get to see me start bashing some metal on this thing. 9 kilo, hits about 250 times a minute. That's an awful lot quicker than I can hit. So you get to see that get played with. Alright, again, thank you very much for watching, and bye for now.